Alright, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's having a good one. I'm going to apologize straight off the bat if I sound nasally. I think I'm coming down with something. But hey, we're here for patch 7.2. It feels like it should be 7.3 at this point, but I'm pretty sure it's 7.2. So, the idea for today is we're going to get through the story. Depending on how long the story takes, we might go into the raid. So let's just get on with it. I think we're starting in Tuliola. This is where I've gone here and we're starting in Solution 9. Which I think we are, because I'm not seeing a quest here. Okay, Solution 9 then. I am definitely prepared for this and have absolutely checked where everything is unlocked. There it is. And the raid's over there. Okay. Annabelle, come on. Story time. I say that if I just walk past the... I have. Annabelle, I still can't tell my way. Help. Into the back rooms. Let's go, buddy. God, I hope they're gonna do most of the talking, because I'm not prepared to read a bunch. Kryl, what's happening? Oh, just of course, straight off the bat with me reading. Sure. Ixia, your time could not have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. Excellent. We'll just have to wait for... Nope, I can't read. Excellent. We'll just wait for Dimitri. She should arrive shortly. Ixia, glad to see you here too. And speak of the devil, let's catch each other up, shall we? Right, I'll go first if nobody minds. I've been back in Tuliola and spoke with Koana. I told him all about the records left behind by Gulu Ja's mother, as well as Sven's reappearance. We decided that I should remain in the dome until things settled down more. But while I'm Gulu Ja's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler. I'll have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandria politics. That's all from me. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Sven. She has been making regular appearances before the people. And each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we confirm that only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Sven's death altered. Someone must have tampered with the devices to remove any and all memories of the event, though we haven't yet identified the perpetrator, given recent events. Sven is the chief suspect. Many believe that the Queen of Reason is alive and well, and remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this has proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. We'll carry on with our investigation. I'll head to Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. There's one other matter. The highlight of this gathering, you might say. Would like you to meet a certain someone. By all means, where's this person now? In the break room. She is unwell, and Ystola and Alize have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. I can't remember what voice you were, Gulu. I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. The break room is at the end of the hallway through that door. We can go whenever you're ready. My boy! Alphino and Arenville have taken upon themselves to attend to the people of Alexandria. For many are still struggling to deal with recent events, and they hope to make a difference by lending them a sympathetic ear. How are you looking after this newest round of graphic updates? Well, how are you looking? Much as I'd love to join you in the break room, I'd rather not overwhelm our guests with too many new faces. Better to keep investigating the activities of our new Sphen. I am happy that from the looks of things, my boy hasn't changed too much, so I shouldn't have to use the yet another free Fantasia. Alright, let's go. Nice room. Oh, future Starbucks. Carl, I don't think one extra body would have made a difference in her. It's another Sphen. There's so many Sphens.
What is she doing here? We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
She is not who you think she is. Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul. We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis. Ishtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with epoxy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Sphen was created. The original Queen Sphen of Alexandria.
What? But how can that be possible? The real Sphen died of illness 4 centuries ago.
What illness? Lightning ate the sickness? By a chance?
I died.
Hello. Wonderful.
Whatever do you mean?
Wonderful time for you to wake up.
I am not dead. I'm not. What
No.
is this place? Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia.
Bad news about Otis.
And who are you people?
Who wants to tell her?
Calm down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself. Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphen of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrope.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal. Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
In that dark room, there was an electric casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis. Until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down. That was where you were kept, in all likelihood.
That's actually kind of creepy. Here's the kingdom that was just like, our queen is essentially dead. Let's create an electric system that forcibly keeps her alive. And then essentially run a computer off of her. Alexander is weird,
Since
man.
the time of the Old Kingdom. For 4 centuries.
What? Do you speak true? I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
I don't know, she probably did succumb to some degree. It's now a bad time to bring up the other Queen's fee. Hey, there's someone walking around with your face and potentially harming your people. Thoughts? The original Queen Sphene. We'll tell her what she wants to know. Then we'll decide what we need to do. What would Otis do if he were here? What can I do? We turned up her chamber when we searched the Meso terminal. Safe to say, none of us had anticipated this development. Treatment may have been effective, but the road ahead for her remains uncertain. To wake up alone in the distant future, and seemingly by no choice of your own, you can hardly blame her for reacting as she did. She didn't react that poorly. Like, she would have been justified to take a swing at the nearest person. Sorry, Y'shtola. I do not believe that you are lying, so please tell me everything that has happened. Everything. Very well. But let us do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. Now, while I should like more of us to assist, it isn't practical to gather everyone, so I will summon Grahatia and Kral for now. So everyone minus Alphino. I suppose that Narenville. Oh. Oh, and then there was just us.
I know this has all been a lot to take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Much better now, thanks to Y'shtola and Alisaie's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale. I know not how to repay them, not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
I don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right?
Y'shtola, no. Alisaie, maybe. Y'shtola behind the curtain, about to murder me.
He's known those two for a long time. You can trust in his judgment. Besides, you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long. so very long. I steeled myself, having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
Sphene? Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
Great idea. There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes.
Hold on, would this not be a culture shock?
That said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene. Still want to take a look, even so?
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm.
Are we going to come to a fight between these two Sphenes? Like, AI Sphene is going to want to murder her because she's now the original and you're the fake.
Truly, I would be honored.
Then allow us to show you the sights.
Thank you, Wuklamat.
They're gonna get mixed up and that's how we're also gonna know which one the real one is. This Sphene calls her Wuklamat, the other one calls her Lemichi. Give Sphene the grand tour. Sphene asked me not to call her by a title. I understand why, but it feels strange. Thank you as well for your kindness. The Endless Sphene, you know her, did you not? It may take time for both of us to come to terms with the situation, myself especially, but I recognize that I must. I may still be here, but the world I knew is gone. Money, money, money. Before heading out, I should put on more suitable attire. There's a modern outfit among the items Michelle has prepared for me, I believe. If you would wait outside, I should only need a moment. Alright, take your time. Take me with you. Don't leave me standing here awkwardly staring at her. Yushtral and Alizé left for the government sector. They wanted to discuss how to go about treating those afflicted with lightning. Admirable. I don't know how they keep going without so much short break. You say admirable. I say concerning.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. I've never worn such clothing before.
Not the denim shorts over leggings look. Love her shoes though.
Oh, that really suits you.
I'm glad to hear that.
A moment before you head out. Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphenes, and we should probably settle on this now rather than later.
Hold on. What do I mean the other Sphenes as though there's more than one out there?
I suppose it could get pretty confusing.
First, we propose calling you simply Sphene. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Sphene should suffice.
What about the new one who's been addressing the citizens?
Oh, we're counting that as a new one instead of just Endless Fiend round 2. Okay.
Despite being the spitting image of Endless Sphene, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant, after imitation stones.
I see. Well, they're definitely not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction. But what do you think, Sphene? Is that all right with you?
Rest assured, I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep both my face and name secret.
What do you want
The
to
people
call?
of today's Alexandria know only the Endless Fiend.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for your concern, Shale. Let us be off then. I am in your capable hands.
I feel like we should have gone more into this. Like, I feel like we should have come up with a new name for her to be called when she's out and about. And we should have come up with something to actually identify her, instead of just, hey, these are the clothes you're wearing.
That you are. First, we'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
Good idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
We've not put nearly enough thought into this, okay. No, if it all goes tits up, I'm not being to blame. Fuck. Okay, where's the easiest place? Meanwhile, we'll come out over here. So, you've been to Leola. Were you able to meet with your friend? It was. Things were a bit awkward at first. She's still so young, after all, but before long we were talking up a storm. We had so much fun, just like old times. Oh, another person who's aged when their friend hasn't. So, this is Alexandria. Despite being inside a tower, it feels as though I'm out in the open. And though the sights are nothing like I remember, Electrope is still everywhere I look. 'Tis a strange yet familiar place. That lady wants to talk talk with Limici. So while they're busy, I'll tell you about what we can see from here. Is there any place that interests you? There are so very many, I can't decide where to begin. Then why don't we let Ixia choose? Nexus Arcade. There are lots of different shops at the Nexus Arcade, selling everything you need. It's always full of people out doing the shopping. The Endless Fiend gave Ixia and Limici a tour of the place. I remember watching them from a distance. The castle town I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Whenever I visited, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. Just like that lady is doing with Wicklaman. In the government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. There's also a soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm unsure how I feel about regulators and the treatment of souls as a resource. I understand the grief of those who have lost loved ones and the desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I would never wish to forget my parents Otis, Zelenia. I want to remember them all. I am reluctant to impose my personal beliefs upon others, though. If you attune to Lane 09, you can teleport back here anytime you want. You can use it to teleport to other locations in Solution 9. It makes it easy to get around. There's a mode of travel that utilizes 8 currents, yes? We had the same in my time, but when the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. And after the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself had become dangerous. We had to abandon the nodes altogether. It is heartening to see them available again for the use of one and all. The lady talking to Michi just came back from Tuliolo. It was her first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. But the train made it safe and easy for her to make the journey, and it's all thanks to everyone's hard work. There was once a railroad connecting Alexandria and neighbouring Lindblom, but operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed entirely. To see that a railroad now connects us to our new neighbours is gratifying. Especially considering that our history began with war, with Alexandria the aggressor. In continuing to strive for peace, Tuliola's leaders have shown great magnanimity, and I can't help but be moved. Sorry about that. I got a little carried away with the conversation. It's alright. Ixia and I told her about the places we could see from here. Really? That's great. Right then, why don't we stroll through the residential sector, then stop at Mosaic? We could take a break there. Where are we going? Over there. Okay, Nexus is probably a bit closer. Go, go, go! Let's get that future Starbucks. We've been walking for a while, so let's rest our feet, hey? Drinks are on me. Svin, Ixia, the two of you go ahead and order first.
So many different drinks. I can't decide. Ooh.
I'll have this, please. A Dali coffee.
Of course. I should warn you, though. Dali beans are an older variety known for their strong bitterness. Still want one?
The bitterness is the best part. Have you decided as well?
Do I get to choose? Why are my options bitter drink, something healthy? No. Hot chocolate, please.
Ah, I understand completely. The allure of something sweet can often be too strong to resist.
It's not that deep. You're making it deeper than it is. I don't like coffee. They never do tea right, and I don't want to be healthy.
I'll have your drinks ready in a moment.
They've got beer taps. Why wouldn't you let me have alcohol?
they're certainly well liked. It's a wonderful feeling, spending time with the people. But they're not my people anymore, are they? Their city, their way of life, even the ground upon which they tread. I am a stranger to it all. The weight of the long years is finally beginning to sink in.
I don't know if I'm equipped to help you in this matter.
Your Majesty, is that you?
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not Queen Sveen, though I'm often told we look alike.
There you are! How many times have I told you not to go off alone? I'm sorry he bothered you, Mum. Come now, we're going home.
Bye, not Queen Sveen.
Told you we should have hidden you better.
I do not know that boy, nor does he know me. No one does.
Okay.
Another harsh reminder that I have no place here.
A positive side, you are now free to travel and see the sights outside of this place.
Yet, no matter how much things have changed, I am happy. I am. For Alexandria has endured. Our sacrifice was not in vain.
But
Even so, I cannot help but feel lonely.
it's an interesting parallel to how the ancients, specifically the Ashians, felt. It's the idea of, hey, you've woken up, everything you know and love is gone. They destroyed the world, tried to destroy the world, though. You can try and make things better for yourself. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. Still, I feel better for having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. I'm sorry for not being much of a guide. I don't usually get approached this often. It's quite alright. The people here have been through so much. It's only natural for them to seek comfort and assurance from someone they trust. Besides, I was able to relax with a delicious cup of coffee and have a wonderful chat with Ixia. I appreciate your understanding. Right then, where to next? We could take a look inside the Nexus arcade, but it can probably wait for when we actually need something. In that case, let's head back to the recreation zone. There's plenty to see on TrueView. Oh my god, where's an aetheryte? Yo, hit me up with an aetheryte. TrueView. The Arcadian. I'm ramping up. Oh, the fuck's happened here? Hey, you alright? He was this way when we arrived. He looks pale. We need to find him a place to rest. Thank you. I was on my way to attend to some business when the memory of being killed here came flooding back. The day just passed, I know, but the terror lingers. For all the comfort I've offered others in my work, I can't seem to comfort myself. Oh, it would help if I don't keep... Rally. You can do it! I believe in you! Thank you, I feel better already. Your encouragement was exactly what I needed. But where are my manners? My name is Malkite, and I am an usher. An usher? They're the ones who come to those without long to live, right? But given everything that's happened, I expect your duties have changed. That's correct. We no longer attend to the dying. It is only after they have passed away in their family's care that we convey their remains to a government storage facility. A storage facility? What for? Henceforth, we must inter the deceased, but as the specifics are undecided, the bodies must be kept in cold storage for the time being. I didn't know. I'd heard there were graveyards over by the submerged city, but like funerals, burial customs must be long forgotten. Did you have usher duties? If so, we could help. I'm not actually here in official capacity, so I'm loath to trouble you further, but since you asked, I shall explain why I've come. I've taken to delivering the personal effects of the departed to their families. Even though their memories have been entrusted to the cloud, I still remember where they once lived. The rule was to dispose of any belongings. To do anything else was strictly forbidden. But it saddened me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand not everyone shares my sentiments, and I leave it to the families to decide what to do with these items. Some accept my deliveries, others reject them. Whether I'm doing the right thing, I cannot say, but I feel the families should be given the choice. Oh, they didn't have it before, then. It's important to think about what people leave to us. I want to help. Do you want to help too? I'll have you know, I train after the master post-Moogle. Deliveries are my specialty. I'm truly grateful. Now, there are 4 items to be delivered here in the recreation zone. I leave them in your care. In the meantime, I will head to the residential sector to make deliveries there. After you finish, please meet me back here. I would like to know the family's reaction. You know, there have been people in Tuliolal who had similar episodes due to the trauma of the siege. Would you mind if I went with Malachite, just to keep an eye on him? Only if you can handle those deliveries without me, of course. It's fine. I'm sure he'll be happy for the company. So, there are 4 items in total to deliver, right? 3 for people in Truview and 1 for someone over by the Neon Stein. Let's visit them in that order. Might I trouble you to do the talking? I fear my voice may betray my identity. Lead the way, we'll be right behind you. Alright. Let's go, team. into the box with you. The way the buildings are all in a row reminds me of old Castletown. Lively as it is here, I can see why Oblivion can blend in. The people around Truview seem scary at first, but most of them are really kind. When I see someone passed out on the street now, I worry if they'll be alright. Is there something you need? Ah, some Malachite sent you. He was very considerate. When he offered to bring me the keepsake, he stressed that I didn't have to accept it if I felt uncomfortable. I see why some say no, but I couldn't do that, not when it's something that belonged to my parents, who I understand now I will never see again. Having spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. That's always been the case, but now I find myself wondering about this and that, like how much longer can I afford to muck around with my brothers? But I won't bore you with my ramblings. Thanks for bringing me the keepsake, and give my regards to Malachite. Oh, hello. Do I know you? Ah, so this is the keepsake. Truth be told, I've been wavering as to whether or not I should accept it. I mean, it belonged to someone that died. It's got me thinking about what we did to the Yolo. I didn't even know we'd killed so many of their people, not until the funeral. What if they decide to retaliate? Lamichi, Wuklamat will never do that. She and everyone in Tuliolo know that my father was to blame for the attacks, not the Alexandrian people. Oh dear, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you speak ill of your father. It's just, I can't stop worrying about death, and hearing that they're running out of neo-regulators makes it worse. I don't know what to do anymore. What is it? If you're trying to sell me something, I'm not interested. Oh, you brought the keepsake. Thank you. I've been looking forward to this, hoping that it might help me remember, but no such luck it seems. The owner is dead, and they'll never become one of these endless Queen's Fiend tells us about. It's a sad thought. Even so, I'm not sure I want to become endless myself. If they're made by putting your memories into a new body made of aether, doesn't that mean you yourself still have to die first? The thought of not having to worry about souls was appealing, so I was happy to receive a neo-regulator. But I've only had doubts since then. If Queen Sphene herself recommends it, I want to believe that all will be well, but still... Sorry, I need to clear my head. That's everyone on Truview. Now let's go to the Neon Stein. Oh, the Arcadian's back, it is. Where's the box? Ah, the vending machines, of course. Oh, the vending machines, of course. So you can purchase beverages from these machines? That's wonderful. I've always believed that technology should be developed for the benefit of the people. Gernot's favorite energy tonic is a special formula, not like the ones they sell here. I wanted to try one, but Shell wouldn't let me. Good on her. Trust me, you don't want any of his special energy drink. You'll get such a high and then such a down. Huh? You talking to me? Oh, right. This. I can't say it stirs any memories, but it does feel familiar somehow. You know, you look familiar yourself. Where do I know you from? Oh, of course, you're the unenhanced challenger. No, champion. I can't stress how incredible it is, what you've achieved without using feral souls. It's a genuine honor to meet you, though not for the first time, I realize. I wonder what he says then if you haven't done the Arcadian. It was at the infusion station in the government sector, and it wasn't my finest moment, as you might recall. That's right. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Anyway, seeing as we're meeting properly now, my name is Lathander. I used to fight in the Arcadium, but not anymore. I took Queen Svane's words to heart and found a new job. One where I could put my knowledge of physical conditioning to use. As you know, lots of people were badly hurt when the mechanical soldiers malfunctioned, and I've been assisting with their rehabilitation. It's not something I ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Not many people can help others like you can. It's great. I think it's great what you're doing. Thanks. It's encouraging to hear that. There's this fellow who has to learn to walk all over again. Becoming endless will solve his problems, but he's determined to overcome them the hard way, with the body he's got. Seeing that gave me a newfound appreciation for my own body. It's a gift from my parents. A sturdy thing that survived the arena, and I need to take better care of it. I'm the only blue-scaled Hooby girl beside my father. Michi once told me that. I didn't know how my father felt about Don't know how my father felt about it, but there are times when it hurts to think about the things we share. Still, I don't want to lose that. Even if I could look the same as an Endless, I would never throw away this body. Most people will find it hard to do so, I imagine. Just the thought makes me uncomfortable about the whole becoming Endless affair. But I need to get back to work. It was nice talking to you, and thanks for the delivery. We're getting very close to a cult that does a mass a mass disappearance, shall we say. And they're all going to ascend together. I believe that takes care of the deliveries. Thank you for taking charge, Ixia. From what I've seen and heard, displaying the people held their queen in high regard, and the simulant has exploited their love and admiration to win over so very many. Come, let us report to Malkite. We should be back at the north of the recreation zone. Oh, we could walk though. I say walk, run, sprint. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Whoop. Done with your deliveries? We just got back ourselves. Those we spoke with all harbored anxiety towards death. It is hardly an unnatural statement to have, and yet... Oh, a natural sentiment, even. Malkite seems to be doing better. Sorry, I've been calling you Malachite even. Thank you for your assistance. With this, every delivery I had planned for today is accounted for. The reactions I received were mixed. While some were glad, others decided they did not want the items after all. How was your experience? Everyone accepted their items, but they all felt differently about them. One person couldn't remember the keepsake's owner, and another couldn't stop worrying about their own death. You see, it's difficult indeed to predict how people may behave when confronted with reminders of loss. Of late, I've come to believe that we are each of us the sum of the moments we've shared with our loved ones. And when they passed away, and we lost our memories of these people, we lost a part of ourselves. It's a thought that saddens me to no end. While memories of the departed are no longer to be entrusted to the cloud, I wish that those already taken could be returned to us. Well, my friends, I must resume my formal duties. My thanks again for your aid. Bye, Malachite. You've been given a name, so you may return. Malachite speaks true. Our memories are what define us. They form the path we walked to where we are. Or to be where we are. My endless self, I expect, was much like to me in the beginning. But I cannot become like her no more than she could become like me. For once our paths diverged, so too did our lives and experiences. That's true. Even if we start from the same place, we all have different journeys. At some point, things like our goals and our ways of thinking are bound to change. The endless fiend was one possibility. A version of myself who made choices I want to believe I never would. I'm beginning to come to terms with the fact I did, though. Huh? Is that? Oh no. Oh, she's just standing there creepily. The stimulant? Stimulant, even? She was looking straight at us. If I didn't know any better, I'd say she wanted us to follow her. I have a bad feeling about this, but we might not have any other chance to figure out what she's up to. We're going after her, right? We objectively shouldn't, but we will. That's a real case of I acknowledge this is a trap, but I'm going to walk straight into it anyway. Let's go. Huh. There's Simlin headed into the street over there. The neon sign is that way. Let's hurry. Where is the simulacra? Where is she? What is she up to? Nothing good. I don't like this, but we're here anyway. Did we lose her? Doubtful.
Not here. Let's press on, if only a little further.
She's gonna come up behind us. Ow.
Huh?
Hey, are you alright?
I'll be fine. I've survived worse. Hello.
So he didn't die. Vexing, but expected.
That was about the strongest bolt we can produce within Everkeep. What now?
We obtain more precise measurements. Narrow the range of variables to avoid unnecessary trial and error. That is the most expeditious course of action.
I know that voice.
Oh no. Punch her. Hello.
You there! Yes, you! We have important business with you.
Will Clement take a swing?
We left something in your keeping. The key to interdimensional fusion. You will kindly return it to us, yes?
I would sooner punch you straight in the throat. Also, I don't have it. You asked me that after you tried to kill me.
Now that you mention it, The other way around may have been more appropriate. If I had the key, I wouldn't need to be cruel and turn away so many people. Far more than 5,000 could become endless and know eternal happiness.
What? You mean to steal ether from other worlds again?
All is for the sake of his experiments. Twas for that reason, you know, that the previous me created the endless. I pity her. She was forced to attempt the impossible, to turn every soul who dies into an endless, even though there's no end to them.
Take a swing.
Admittedly, that was part of the plan. Her desperation would drive her to claim the key and use it. And sure enough, she did just that. I know you had a soft spot for her, Lamachi.
Punch her. She's right there.
So for what it's worth, I'm truly sorry.
Cut her down.
Alas, we are naught more than pawns, pieces in his grand design.
Don't you dare make light of her love for her people. Don't you dare!
Strike me down if you wish. I shall be made anew.
Do it anyway. It'll make me feel better.
And I doubt many would look kindly upon the vow of resolve of Tuliolo if she attacked a neighboring queen, and not for the first time. Would you be willing to accept the repercussions?
That's fine. Pass me your axe. I'll do it. I'm of no affiliation. Let me do it.
Damn you!
He's not going to tell us. No, the cube. Yep. A bunch of
You're
science.
speaking to me.
I swear to God. No.
Our goal is to usher in the next phase of mankind's evolution. Since time immemorial, life has used death to facilitate adaptation in an ever-changing environment. The old and infirm are weeded out, allowing the species to thrive. Generational succession. This has been our survival strategy. Yet, this strategy has long since reached its practical limit. It is outdated.
Sorry, all I can think of is the line from, like, the original Tomb Raider game, which is like, humanity's stuck in a rut. Need to give it a kick in the pants.
It relies on progeny, which gives rise to unchecked population growth. Resources become scarce, invariably leading to conflict. All the while, death is ever present and robs our species of untold potential. Where man now stands in his evolution, bodies of flesh no longer make sense. What we must strive for next is carefully managed, eternal preservation.
A glorious evolution, one might say.
Calyx! You're Calyx, aren't you?
You know him?
The young genius who had mastered electrope technology.
Oh, that's a
He
regulator.
founded the scientific collective known as Preservation and devoted himself to developing a cure for the paralysis which plagued our people. Calix! You always had your gaze set upon the future, and I know you do now. But I beg you, do not deceive the people of Alexandria. Do not manipulate them with this imitation forged from my memories. Well, how rude. Yet, whatever you may say, I'm the one whom the people regard as queen. You may have worn the crown for a few years, but now you are no one. Just a frail, fleshy version of me that could die at any moment. The kingdom has no use for such as you.
But words for someone we can cut down being puppeted by someone who looks like a stiff breeze could knock him over.
Our demand is simple. Surrender the key. Refusal will necessitate consequences.
Okay, bring it on. I'm really not scared of you at all. Like, I'm sorry, but from a story point, dire consequences for these two. 3, even. But, I faced what is essentially... I faced gods and all this. I went to the end of the far edge of fate itself. You being an egotistical twat is irrelevant. I'm fine. Give me, I was once able to use healing spells, but my long slumber appears to have sapped my magical reserves. It's frustrating to be so powerless, but perhaps I must accept my newfound limitations. Alexandria has no need for Queen Sphene. It's the Queen of Reason, my endless counterpart, that they love. And although it is a hard truth to accept, it is nevertheless the truth. I must find a new way to serve. You're not alone, and together we can get through anything. Well said. And it just so happens there is something that only you can do right at this moment. Let's start with Calix. What can you tell us about him? He was a prodigy who specialized in the field of electrope and made his mark during the storm surge. Yet, even as he basked in the admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he had from birth, which left him with precious little time to live. For him to still be here 4 centuries on, I think it's safe to assume that he too has become an endless. I see. Well, we're somewhat familiar with preservation. I never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this. You know about preservation? We do. They're supposed to have created Everkeep's core system, as well as the Endless Sphene. Did they? Or while I was slumbering? The members of Oblivion have spent a lot of time investigating preservation. We should head to the back room and tell them what's happened. Hi, I took like a lot of volts to the face. Shrugged it off, just like, yeah, right. Anyway, how are all of you doing instead? That's us. Seem to have weathered it well, but try to restrain yourself. I'll think about it, Graha.
we've heard what happened. So, preservation has revealed itself at last.
And using the key, they mean to turn even more people into Endless. It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections. But unlike the previous Sphene, they have no intention of saving everyone. Calyx, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an Endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation, without being swayed by emotion.
Carefully managed, eternal preservation. Whether or not this can be considered an evolution, 'tis plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
Say, if this Calyx is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Sphene's death?
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives.
Though Calyx has outright stated his ultimate goal, how his actions will further this agenda remains unclear. That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear, to entice them to become endless.
Everyone is afraid of death. We try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do.
But death comes for us all.
Nonetheless, I wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, were I to forsake the people, then I would truly have no place here.
I don't know if this will help in that endeavor, but I've found something interesting.
Do tell, Shale.
When I analyzed the sign that Calyx appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
Foundation sector? That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Everkeep was built atop the castle of the former kingdom. Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted, with map data accordingly classified.
Okay, but what if I just went there?
The old castle is inside this tower.
It's an ideal place for preservation to conceal a terminal, I must say. Having existed since the storm surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
But I wonder, would someone so versed in electrope, such as Calyx, be so careless as to leave a trail?
Oh, I expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. What do you think, my friend?
Sure, I can probably take another few 100,000 volts to the face. Let's go. Can we do the... Oh, I was expecting the fist pump on that line.
That it is.
Hey.
Well, I'm glad you're safe. We cannot allow his offense to go unanswered.
My boy covering for me.
If you're set on this course of action, I'll work on getting you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
No, Shale, I gotta go.
Please, let me come with you.
I love those shoes, Sphene.
I may not possess any special skills, but I know the castle better than any. So please.
Good a reason as any to bring you along. You can be our GPS.
All right. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.
In the world of Sven's memories, the town was already submerged. Given the dire circumstances, I expect the people considered stripping the castle for materials to rebuild. For the structure to endure even now, it speaks to its importance to the Alexandrians as well as their resilience. Calix determines how many will become endless, but leaves the choice of who in the hands of the people. Is this his idea of fairness, or does he simply not care? Perhaps he considers all to be worthy of salvation? Oh, but it's too early for such speculation. I would argue that, given he seems built on this idea of evolution, by force if necessary, limiting it ensures that only the strongest survive because they have the will to survive, the will to push themselves above others and take what they want. At least we have a plan. Let's make it count. Sorry, Guliola. Gulja. According to the records from Yue Yawata, my mother was investigating orogenics for her own research into souls. There was map data for orogenics in the records, and that's how we learned about the castle and the Foundation Center. Thank you for allowing me to accompany you. It may take time for me to find my place in this new Alexandria, but I will, slowly but surely. Shell, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Right, I believe I've plotted a viable route to this Foundation sector. As we don't have much information on the area, I'll come along and gather geographic data on site. You can leave the navigating to me.
I'll stay behind this time, but let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Oblivion is fortunate to have a capable adapter like you, Gululja. No matter what the future holds, your knowledge of Electrop is bound to serve you well. With such dependable support here, we may embark on our mission. Come, let's head to the lift in the government sector. Coral's a DPS. I'm guessing Raha will be a DPS then. Because Wook... I mean, Wook can go DPS? Technically? Maybe? I'm glad that no one is going to stop me on my way in here. Don't mind me, just going down this hidden side passage. Here we all are. Though it was but from a distance, I remember the sight of Alexandria's castle in the virtual domain. Wonder how it looks now compared to then. From here, we head to the very bottom of Everkeep. I can't help but feel nervous returning there after so long. Calix has all but invited us, so we must assume that we are expected. Oblivion's got us permission to use the lift. It's nice when things can move quickly. There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector, so we'll have to transfer to another on the way. If we take the wrong left, we'll head up in the wrong sector, so be sure to follow her instructions. According to Tishal Jha's records, the tower is divided into inner and outer sections below Orogenics. The castle is at the heart of the inner section. So upon arriving at the Foundation sector, we need to make our way inwards. Ixia, take this communicator with you. It's been modified to track your coordinates, so I'll be guiding you as I collect data. I've been Apple AirTagged. It sounds like we're all set. Let's get going. Pew. Alright. Oh, these two could switch, technically.
I stand ever ready.
Let's get to it.
Eh. I just think it's funny. Down we go. Alright.
There are beasts ahead of you. They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
Oh, sand cake. I thought for a minute it said sand drake, and I was like, what about this is a sand drake? Oh, I didn't mean to. You know what? Whatever. She's just gonna talk the whole way. Well, you're really getting into this. Will Clement embodying that one Mikase and Lalafell voice. Want to keep one fly? Ah! Oh, I didn't really want that.
Allow me.
Allow you what?
Now I'll show you.
You've been showing them for a while, Limichi.
There should be an access hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening.
Oh, not up, down. Alright, down the slope. Not a slope, okay. It's not gonna be just one. Yeah. We have on it over there. More hornflies and sand cakes. Come on, come on, come on.
Hold still.
And they weren't going anywhere, but sure. They need to hold still. Oh, well, there's a boss. There's a boss arena. I could see the line. Oh, you can have that as well. And that.
Take that!
Oh, interesting. The pit's in a hole? The pit's in a hole. The boss is in a pit.
Hold still.
Okay. Best boss, what are you? Ah!
I'm detecting something big. You'll have to deal with it to continue on.
It's a big bug. It's a big bug. It's a bug.
Hold still.
Not an almighty racket. Ah! Okay, that has like no time on it, so I guess the idea is stay close to Buddy. Where's it going? Over here? Oh my god, it's like that one tank. Oh, I don't like this at all. Oh, and I was supposed to keep an eye on thingy. Almighty bracket. I'm learning, slowly. No, not chilling, chap. Fuck off. Not sooner. Nope. Please murder them. Murder the bug.
Good work. Now, proceed to the access hatch and head inside.
And to keep headgear scouting, can I actually wear it as a Viera? I can. Okay. Oh, well, there's the castle. Ooh. That's the castle. They really did just build a big old container for it. Raha, I need you to stop for like a minute. To my armadillos. Okay, there is a lift there. I was about to say, are we just gonna jump off?
Take that!
Well, we could take the stairs. Oh, the stairs don't go anywhere. The stairs technically go somewhere.
Hold still.
Everkeep's construction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level.
Okay.
Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the castle. It meant a lot to them. It's upsetting to think that preservation's terminal is in this place.
Hold on. Someone's just communications.
What do you mean someone? We know who it is. Yeah, it was. Knew it wouldn't be easy. Stay strong and keep going. I would love to, if the lift would arrive. Oh, no, okay, we're not doing the lift, we're just jumping off. Alright. How does everyone feel? How's everyone's feet? Ow. I was expecting a button to call the lift up, but no, we're just gonna yeet ourselves off. The trees. Ah. And to keep neckband of healing. Worse than what I've got, but I will never see a shirt from this place. I will never know what the actual armor looks like. What is the dog? I was about to say, is that Bygone Electrohound? Yeah. We're probably coming up to the second boss. Whatever second boss is gonna be.
So, you have come. Let us measure your strength.
Okay. Not the first time I've been tested against a mechanical soldier. Let's go. Field of Scorn? That doesn't sound good.
Hold still.
Oh no! Releasing limiters. Initiating mobile combat from limiters.
Hold still.
Oh, okay. That's not as scary as I thought it would be. You can't do that, that's cheating. Oh no! Anyway. It's your case of buddy, I have more difficulty with the bug at this rate. Could be this way. Okay. I'm gonna divvy it up. Oh no! Boop. Not the section by sector. Oh, that one's kind of funky. What's this way?
That was hardly a challenge, I see. You will show me more. I bid you press on.
Will I? These funky little cannons. Not. And 1 and 2. Roja's in a bit of trouble. It's fine, saving the boy. You'll be fine, Raha. Ah! You're right, those were Terranites. Was not expecting them. Cryo. Cryo, you fool! Is she just punching them? She was just punching them. You know what? We'll come out. You go for it. What's gonna jump out now? Nothing? Okay. Please don't murder me. I'm innocent. Wee. Raha, please. Excuse me, sir. You've got the stance of that bean. The mighty bean. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Pretty pictures. Look at all these memories. Ooh, you're a roller. I find it interesting when they reuse this model, because as far as I was aware, like when we first saw this model, it was like, hey, these are Galilean inventions. Oh god, I'm so far away. I should have gone the other way. Question is the boss just gonna be through here? Or are we gonna open the door and surprise, there's more ads? I don't like statues.
You are untroubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
Nope, there's the boss fight. Doubtful. You're welcome to try though. Chamber of Patience. You're right, I need patience to deal with your smug ass. Oh no, the cannons are armed. Oh. Valley Piero. It's giving Mott from Persona.
We still lack sufficient data. Very well. To see how you perform against this.
What is that?
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls.
Okay. Good for it, I suppose.
How will you handle this?
I don't know what you're doing, so... Undecided currently. Oh. Okay.
Let us introduce more weaponry.
Turrets are active. Ogre is bigger. That's fun.
Let us see what this is.
Oh. Fuck. I'm dead.
Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
I'm already dead, bruh. I want to point out you didn't kill me, I killed myself. I'm the dumbass that killed me.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling walls.
I will not take back my back talk.
How will you handle this?
Better than I did before.
Let us introduce more weaponry.
Try this!
The turrets are active again. Oh, I feared that was gonna murder.
Let
Come
us
out.
see what this
So I was too busy
is.
sneezing. Huh. Fucking hurt.
Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
Okay. Where's Book Clement? Book Clement save me, girl.
Still alive. How unfortunate. For you to die here, it would save me trouble later. I'm beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
Try this!
Hold still.
That will do. We have enough to proceed with an analysis.
I think I've figured out what he reminds me of. He reminds me of Omega. And getting combat data just makes me think, hey, he's gonna try and create one of us. That's not too bad. In the same sense of, like, Omega, especially I think it's in Savage where it becomes this hulking thing, is trying to imitate the Warrior of Light and just becomes this incomprehensible jumble of weapons. So I can see that happening here. I'm going to create something that can rival you. And it's gonna trip itself up or something. Show yourself, sick boy.
Calyx was measuring our strength. Is that why he contrived to lead us here?
Probably. We knew it was a trap. We walked into it.
It looks like we've cleared away the machines and beasts. But who knows what else he might have in store. From here on out, Sveen and Shale will move with us. Let's find that terminal, but stay alert for more threats.
And further into the castle we go. Into the Underkeep's Underkeep.
Before my illness left me bedridden, I used to walk through here on my way to watch Otis and Zelenia train.
Only for that reason?
You knew Otis, if I'm not mistaken. Zelenia was his second in command in the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Oh, how I loved to see the two of them spar. I once dreamed of fighting by their side, so I studied the magical arts under my tutor. But when I was 15, the storm surge broke out, and both my father and mother passed away. As the new queen, I was forbidden from taking to the battlefield, for our nation would fracture had I died without a successor. Though in the end I could barely move, I regret that I didn't go out there and fight. At least while I still could.
Fair thoughts.
My endless self lamented not being able to protect the realm with benevolence. 'Tis a feeling to which I can relate.
Sveen.
Ah, forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to darken the mood. Come, let us press on.
Why did that look like a thing on the floor? A sigil on the floor?
This is one big castle, though. How far does this hallway go?
Surprised it's never ending. You're in a loop.
Do you know, Sveen?
We got caught by the sigil.
What?
Surprise! You're never leaving. The castle does not. Yep.
What? What happened?
We were the idiots who stood on the glyph, not them.
Oh, it seems our guest brought company.
So this was your doing?
It was. We installed a teleporter that is triggered by the presence of the key, you see?
Why did we not leave the key behind? Why did we not leave the key behind? Why did we actively take it with us?
Ah, I'm afraid etheric transmissions cannot penetrate the walls of the throne room. It will take your friends a good while to find you.
I confess the Valia Pira did not suffice to assess your capabilities. So I shall try something else. You are free to use anything at your disposal. The better you fight, the more accurate my data. Attaining a precise measure of your strength, that is the most expeditious way to reclaim the key to which you so stubbornly cling.
Ah, noble Zelenia, dashing as ever. These villains mean to do us harm. Strike them down, I bid you. What? This machine is Zelenia! Indeed it is. We couldn't preserve her memories while she lived, so she has been reconstructed from our recollections of her.
Oh good. We put down one knight, we're gonna put down the other. Sphene, hold it together.
The endless me being created in answer to the earnest desires of Alexandrians. That I can accept.
But this is too far.
But to twist the memories of those I held dear and treat them as playthings. This disgrace I cannot abide!
Oh, he's got such a punchable face as well.
Loath though I am to comply with their demands, this monstrosity must be destroyed. Not least of all for Zelenia's honor.
Break the thing, Kanduski.
If she was indeed created from my memories, even if I cannot fight, I may be able to offer you counsel. So please, lend me your strength and end this farce.
Ah, there it is.
Okay, I'm gonna take a very quick break before we go into the trial. Okay. Oh god, that's the wrong screen. I can work OBS, I swear. Right. Let's pop in for this fight then. About to say it shouldn't take too long, I'm a healer. Get comfy. Let's fight this memory. Oh, donk. Pool party. Queen's Knight Zilenia.
I am Zelenia Trianta Phili, Royal Knight of Alexandria, and sworn blade of Her Majesty the Queen.
It's giving real I am Melania, Blade of Mikola. God, I hope this white mage has me, because I don't have me. Don't not sweat with me.
Upon my blade I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
Who is?
You will not defile Zelenia's memory any longer.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
I'd rather not.
I know this technique. You must keep moving.
Oh, must keep moving. Oh. That's what they mean. Don't tell me I must keep moving and then be like, That's in. That's out. Okay. That's fans. That's like Azima's fans.
But her blade work should be recreated so faithfully.
Okay. Which one are you getting up? That one?
I will suffer
Oh, that's not
none
gonna
to
help.
threaten Alexandria! Heavens roar!
In that way.
Fall!
Have care. Zelenia was capable of much, much more.
He's already capable of too much.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight!
I don't really want a knockback, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Oh no, face change.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike!
It's pretty. Oh no, she's bringing down... Are you gonna fly now? Oh, 2 people fucking died.
No more games!
No more games!
Quickly, away from the sigils! The sigils channel magic. Be on your guard.
Okay, I'm not on the... those sigils. Oh,
You've
I
no
tried.
time even to fear my wrath!
No thank you.
You must brace for blade and magic both.
Have at you!
I don't want to brace for blade and magic both. I don't want to get up for this bit. How does this one work? Oh, okay. You wait for it to go off and then you move. Can I grab you guys there? No.
There is no escape! Surge!
You're a little loud. Oh, now it moves. That's cool. I think for most of us it's first time. Look. No, thank you. Okay. Okay. Okay, don't go through a okay. Okay, so if you want to get away from sigils, you've got to go the long way around. Alright.
Upon my blade, I swear.
Okay.
No harm shall come to Her Highness.
That.
You will not defile Zelenia's memory any longer.
That's out. And then in.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
Okay.
I know this technique.
Yeah.
You must keep moving.
Oh, tell me I need to keep moving.
Have at you!
Okay. That's in, then out. I'm just dumping that on you. This one's fine. This one's just fans from thingy.
That her blade work should be recreated so faithfully.
I will suffer none to threaten Alexandria! Heavens roar!
Out. And lucky you live, buddy. That's fine. Just a little step to the right, we're good.
Have care. Zelenia was capable of much, much more.
No, I'm aware of that.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight!
Okay. I think we're going to lose the monk, the reaper? One of the melee.
Glory of Alexandria, I strike!
Alright, Melania. Blade of Mikola. Who has never known defeat. Yeah.
No more games.
Okay.
Quickly, away from the sigils. The sigils channel magic. Be on your guard.
Oh, does it just go around at a clock?
You've no time even to fear my wrath.
You must brace for blade and magic both.
Have at you!
With dumbasses. Ow.
Taste my steel.
Yep. Stack uppity. You can have that.
There is no escape.
You're right, there is no escape, and I'm very concerned about it.
Surge.
Okay, that one's just gonna move. It's gonna move around that way.
Have at you.
No, okay. Should have kept moving around.
Fall.
So close. Sword and pizza at the same time. Okay. Once more into the breach. Once more into the breach.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
Don't.
You will not defile Zelenia's memory any longer.
I don't know. I think she's perfectly capable of defiling it for a while.
Feel the sting of my divine blade.
If I just come out here.
I know this technique. You must keep moving.
Nope. There you go. Yep.
Have at you.
Yep. In. And out.
Fall.
I don't wanna fall. Okay, over there.
That her blade work should be recreated so faithfully.
Give that to Reaper. That's you and you.
I will suffer none to threaten Alexandria.
Okay. That's okay.
Heavens roar. Fall.
And just a little to the right.
Have care. Zelenia was capable of much.
Oh no, I get that. I'm seeing that. I'm not liking it, but I'm seeing it.
Show you the soul of a royal knight.
Let's go, I guess. Up it goes again.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike. No more games.
Quickly, away from the sigils. The sigils channel magic. Be on your guard.
time to interfere, my wrath.
You must brace for blade and magic both.
Yeah, okay. Yep, it's fine. We're good. Hup.
Taste my steel. There is no escape. Surge.
Okay, someone's gonna pass through stuff. All three of those are gonna go off.
Have at you.
I've got so much think. No! There's now too much thinking. 1, 2.
I know this is merely a reconstruction, and yet...
And yet...
I have pledged my life.
No, not an ascension. No! Oh, really? Please go.
My resolve shall never waver.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
I am sworn to protect my queen. I will die before I yield.
Okay. Okay, so that's gonna go down and then just pop another sigil down. Oh, good. Just what I wanted. More of it. And... Hup. Oh god.
Have at you.
Oh no, I'm on the right side. They're gonna get it off first, maybe. Okay. That pizza slice back there. That pizza slice. That. And that.
That's right. Zelenia was always there to protect me.
Let's just do that, and then that. Oh, wait, that's the Pictomancer fucking circle. I'm running away from it. Oh god.
Taste my steel.
Shock again. This is not gonna be. No! Panic. Big panic. That one. That one. We'll keep the heal for a moment. Okay, we start in. We go out. That breaks the side. In then out. In, out. Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, please. Please murder her, please! She needs to be taken out.
A disgraceful display. Forgive me, my queen. I have failed you.
Bye, Zelenia. Oh, Sven. The good Sven. The Sven that we enjoy instead of the crazy AI. Whoa. Freedom. I should not have received player comms for that. I did not do any of the work. The White Mage did all of it.
Did you get what you needed?
I did. Though these figures will complicate matters.
I want to spin a pen like that.
Is that so? Well, if we are done here, then I shall end the transmission.
Hold it! If you have no scruples about thus defiling the memories of Zelenia, then there is no way we will ever see eye to eye.
You know what? I've changed my mind. Instead of Walk the Mud taking a swing, you should take a swing at her.
You are not fit to be entrusted with the cherished memories of Alexandrians.
You should take a swing. Come on, I'll back you up.
I, for one, have no wish to employ the fruits of my research in this manner. It is a waste of time and effort. But since I relinquished my flesh long ago, I must resort to every conceivable method, so long as the hero insists on keeping the key. Why do you so oppose our objective? With the key, we would be able to harvest ether from other reflections and bring forth more endless.
Yes, that sounds like a really positive idea, and definitely something I should want.
We could give this chance to evolve not only to the people of the Ninth, but to those of the Source as well. I see no reason why you should reject such a boon.
How miserly you are. But unless you're willing to compromise, you won't be able to save anyone or anything.
I'm going to take so much joy when we get to take you down. So much.
Well, I'd say our conversation has run its course. Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. And thus does my role come to an end. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Calyx.
As a token of gratitude for consenting to my tests, I leave you with a gift. Be sure to take it with you.
Can't wait to pull the plug on you both. Oh, it's her diadem. I don't... We should not put that on anyone's head. Zelenia was kind, but she could be stern. A pillar of strength when I ascended the throne in troubled times. Not only did she protect me, she also buoyed my spirit whenever it threatened to buckle under the pressures of my station. By preserving her memory and honor, you've done more for me than you could know. Thank you. Once again, we should not be taking that diadem with us to do anything. It's gonna, like, infect the computer system, give him access.
Zelenia, it pains me to think that you're gone too.
Aha! Oh, we found you at last.
Hey guys, how you been?
You had us quite worried when you suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened?
Teleportation, fought a giant thing, met Calyx again.
Then preservation's objective is indeed what Calyx claimed. But for them to know about the source and the shards, and to refer to theirs as the ninth, that raises some questions.
Indeed. But for now, I'm just glad the two of you are safe. Oh, right. While we were scouring the castle for you, we came upon a room that looked like a library.
By learning about the Alexandria of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us?
So books still remain. Of course. You are welcome to any that may be of use.
If you don't mind, could we take a look around here first? I'm especially curious about the area over by the throne.
Nobody touched the diadem that was left behind. It's evil. I especially should not touch it. Look at it. It's evil and menacing. Don't trust it.
This tiara. It was hers. The Endless Fiend's. What's it doing here?
It's a type of regulator, I believe. It contains the data of the Endless Fiend's memories. Calyx likely used it to create the simulant. Which means that as long as the tiara is in our keeping, we shouldn't need to deal with any more simulants.
Which sounds like solid logic, however, I'm fully expecting it to be evil. We should toss it in a fire.
Strange that he would abandon it, though. Perhaps because the simulant already played her role, like she said. Or Calyx made a copy of the memories. In any case, not much information of import appears to remain on this terminal. But I'll make it so we can access it remotely from the back room.
Do not put it on your head.
This contains the memories of another me. The tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria. Might I hold on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you wish, of course.
Don't put it on your head. Please do not put it on your head. Because when all the regulators activate, that's gonna...
Best, I think.
No, it's not for the best. She's the most likely out of all of this to get sentimental and put it on her head, and then it will activate, and it'll be like a sleeper agent. Do not... We shouldn't let her have it.
Does that work for you, Shale?
No objections from me.
Okay, I have several objections, but you know what? Okay, you keep it.
Alright, I'm finished. Let's head to the library, and then back outside.
When that thing sits on her head and turns her evil, I'm blaming the lot of you.
Farewell, Zelenia.
Why did that music kick up so loud just to be like, okay. Thoughts. Calyx seems to consider the reflection of naught but fields to be harvested for his endless. I do not make a habit of dismissing the assertions of others out of hand, but I cannot abide such callous disregard for life. Interference made it impossible to locate you, and prevented link pearl transmissions besides. Apologies that we couldn't be there for the critical moments, but as usual, you found a way to handle Metallus. Based on the geographic data I gathered, it seems the inner section containing the castle served as a residential area during the early stages of Everkeep's construction. The outer section was then added when they expanded the structure into its present-day shape. I expect the system to dry the earth was installed so that they could build a more stable foundation on submerged land. I'm glad everyone's safe. The endless fiend was just a projected image outside living memory, so it was a bit of a surprise to see an actual item that belonged to her. On the way back, I asked Shale why the tiara might have been in the throne room. She believes that it was being used to record Sven's actions. There's no way to tell whether or not it was with her knowledge, but it can't be used for questionable ends anymore, so we can at least take the comfort in that. The simulant gave the impression that she wouldn't be back, but I suppose only time will tell, and at present we have no further leads on Calyx. For now, perhaps you could take a moment to contact our friends? It would be good to catch each other up on recent developments, and I'm certain everyone would appreciate hearing from you. I have just gone the wrong way. Alright, let me back in. I've just walked the wrong way. I thought I was actually going to find them. I think I'm actually link pearling them. Oh, for now, my boy. My son. Oh, excellent timing, my friend. I had a mind to call you myself to see how you were faring. Calyx, well, something was obviously afoot. I couldn't have imagined that such an individual would be involved. It is well you were able to prevent the simulant from sowing further uncertainty. That said, her absence may have consequences. The people of Alexandria have such great trust in Sven, as plain in the way they speak of her even now, and in how the simulant was able to win them over. When they noticed she had ceased to appear again, rumor and worry will spread. We must be mindful of any pronounced shift in the mood of the populace. But forgive me, it's been a battle after battle for you, hasn't it? We can handle ourselves for now, so pray rest up while you can and recover your strength. Yes, hello? Ixia, for you to call out of the blue, something wrong? What? You went all the way to the bottom of Everkeep and you didn't think to ask me to come? What time am I here? I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. Pleased to say that we've received permission to begin administering the cure for Levin sickness to citizens. I'm actually due to visit a boy named Milos shortly to see how he is responding to his treatment. You've met him before with Lemici, I believe. The two of you should attend as well if you have the time. If it is an Ixir, something the matter? So, preservation is behind the recent intrigue. It doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to hear you are none the worse for your trials, though. As for myself, I've just concluded a meeting with Gosson. I told him about the cure for lemon sickness, and we formed a tentative plan to treat all those who are stricken. I'm now otherwise unoccupied, so I should take a look around the government sector to see if aught is amiss. And if this Calyx is obsessed with the key, then I ought to begin studying it in earnest as well. Aaronville, how are you doing, buddy? This here, this is a surprise. Has Wuklamart gotten you into trouble again? See, knowing you, I expect you're already looking forward to your next obvious trap. Let's try not to overdo it. I'm in the outskirts at the moment. I've been helping the people with their work and talking to those I meet to gauge their sentiment. It's been uneventful for the most part, but there was one notable development. Following recent events, some here have stopped wearing regulators. This has led to a disparity in what people remember about the Queen's death and the occasional episode of confusion. I'll be sure to let you know if there are any other changes. What did the others have to say, if I may ask? They finished treating Milos? Then we have to go and visit him. Would you mind if I accompanied you? I understand he's afflicted with the self-same condition as I was, and I cannot help but worry for him. Of course, we don't mind. In the meantime, I should take myself around Solution 9 and see how things are. I share Alphino's concern about the Queen's absence, and even setting that aside, the situation is not like to resolve itself without becoming endless remains an option. I've been meaning to visit some shops, so I shall join Carl. While everyone's out and about, I'll try to pick up Calyx's trail. I'll see if I can dig up some information about the key for your Stoller as well. I'll help. It seems we all have things to do. Still, there's no telling what else Calyx might have planned, so be careful, everyone. Right, let's go to Milos' apartment. It's in the residential radius 9 to 14, if I remember correctly. No, it was this way. It's kind of this way, so on the other side. Now the question is, can I remember how to get into the apartment? There you go. Figured it out. Hello, you came before with Queen Sphene. I'm glad you came again. I believe he'll be fine now, but just for good measure, I'll administer a healing spell.
I once hoped that Milos at least might be made an endless. Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore.
You feel different now?
Thanks to Alizé, Milos is on the road to recovery. He can grow up and live a normal life. And I want to be there with him every step of the way. To grow old with him as his mother and not something else.
That should do it. You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Thank you, Alizé.
You're welcome, Milos. Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still, but don't fret. It'll get easier to speak with time. That said, we can't rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects.
Lightning? Does that include regulators?
Probably.
It does. I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so it's entirely up to you.
No. For Milos's sake, I will do it. And if the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
You two would be more than welcome in Tulihyolal.
It's very assuring to hear that. If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
Is there a process?
I'm happy. I can talk again. Before, I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me. But now we can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy. That I like it when she strokes my hair.
Aww.
Your mother is happy to talk to you as well, I'm sure.
Queen Sphene always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time, I'll go and visit you.
Thank you for explaining everything.
We'll come again to check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Please come back soon. You too, miss.
I really hope they move. Come to Tulihyolal.
It's good to see Milos doing so well.
The Endless Me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
She wanted her people to be happy. Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real. And it reached Milos.
I wish to be there to watch him grow as well. To make my way beside the people of Alexandria. In the name of his evolution, Calyx has wrought much unease and misery, and I cannot condone his path. No, I shall forge ahead on a path of my own. One that honors the memory of my other self.
Which is a really weird sort of bounce and forth leapfrog that the two of you have been doing. She was honoring you, you're honoring her. As I treated Milos with Angelo, I can't help but think of Gabu and Hulric. I wonder how they've been doing. I wish the Endless Fiend could have been here to see Milos. Nope. Last one. Milos is a kind and brave boy. It did me well to see him. One day I hope that I can speak with him about my other self. Come, let us return to the back room, and on the way, let us pick up treats for our friends. A little gift to show our appreciation for their hard work. I don't think that's going to go as well as we think it will. Something's going to occur. Am I about to be electrocuted again? Oh, the PA system.
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded. We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration. The evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
What is this?
We're about to see a bunch of riots.
Evolution? What evolution?
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Don't look at me like that. Queen's Fiend said there were only so many.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an Endless.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial. For the seeds we've sown have already quickened.
They're gonna start killing each other.
The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it.
I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts. Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss, to grieve and move forward together. But everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased. And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them, to go back to a time when death didn't exist.
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an Endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it.
If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria?
Don't think you want me to answer that, Sven.
The gifts for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
Telling you those neo-regulators are either gonna turn on and execute everyone to make them endless, or they're gonna turn them into sleeper agents.
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
We have a
situation on our hands. A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview.
Oh no. It's gonna ramp everything up.
Wayakoi is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
Alex.
Not good. I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system. Given recent developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
Oh, hold up.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts.
Oh god, what's happening on the outskirts?
A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident. For no apparent reason. Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine. So everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait. Is that... Oh gods.
Aaronville!
More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
Okay, change your plans. I gotta go save my boy.
Ill tidings, I take it.
In the outskirts too?
You'll go and help Aaronville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geo join you from Earth and Sky.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
Let's go.
To the outskirts! I don't know where the... There we go. Aaronville, I'm coming! Things have settled down here, but I still see no sign of Aaronville. Let's split up and look for him. Koloja, Svin, please search the settlement area. Meanwhile, the rest of us who can defend ourselves will help further out. Whoop. Let's go! We gotta save him. Up. Aaronville! Aaronville! Don't worry, we got you. It's a gathering of rabbits. It was a close call. My thanks. As I was leading the soldiers away, I caught this poor fellow being pursued. I wanted to help, but was rather out of my depth. Well, lucky you found this one, you did. Aaronville, I'm so glad you're safe. We were quite worried when we couldn't find you. We encountered soldiers on the way here. Most paid us no mind, but some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they set on you. The ones here also attacked without any warning. If I hadn't been paying attention, they could have ended badly. Hopefully the others were able to escape. Should return to the outskirts and take stock. Whoop. It's just gonna be a real case of, hey, I bet you wish you had those neo-regulators, but you better fight to the death for them in the city. Oh, Melkar is here again.
Right. We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you. After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain. I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier. Yet, when I arrived, I found no body. Only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered. Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
I think it's more interesting there was a body, but the regulator wasn't left in the dust. Assuming it was someone with a regulator?
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
To incite panic.
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
All the neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings?
Telling you, incite panic. They fight to the death. Strongest survive. Strongest 5,000 out of a potential get to ascend.
Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
Oh god. Oh, that's me as well.
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened. Is everything all right? I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return.
Honey, that's not what I wanted to hear.
A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people. Kryl and I are helping to render aid, but with the sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
I saw a bus essentially wrecked a bunch of people. No one should be in Alexandria right now.
I just received word from the back room. A hover cargo on TrueView threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
No one should be anywhere near technology at the moment.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for neo-regulators. It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
I mean, we can't. What do we do?
Wait, I'm coming with you.
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be all right. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere.
Oh, they probably have.
From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
Lamachi. I feel like we could go faster if I carried you, but... Carry the boy! He's small. He's only got little legs. Oh good, it's all on fire. Hey. Where's Sphene?
Sphene's gone on ahead. I leave her with you.
All right. Oh shit. Come on, you fought in the Arcadian. So you've got a name and that could mean you're gonna die.
Bloody things have gone mad.
This nostalgia.
Why is this happening?
You could have hit both of those.
Surely there's a finite number of these things.
Not necessarily.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution. This is just like before, when Zerolja unleashed the soldiers on us. I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
I wish you'd just attacked her with the Moogle.
Are you all...
No! No! Why did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this! If we had been endless, then you'd still be here.
you'd still be with me. But now...
Dries up the desire for those regulators. Hi. Just looks like I bonked him on the head with it. Boop.
Are you alright?
Sven.
So many hurt. So many dead. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Even more trauma, even more desire to become endless. Panic, fighting over a limited number of resources. Truly evil. Thank the 12-year-old unharmed. 'Tis small solace amidst this tragedy, however. The machine rampage seems to have only been temporary. Soldiers and vehicles alike cease to operate all at once, as if they have fulfilled their purpose. It's the same outside Everkeep, though members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure. The first attacks came shortly after the announcement that neo-regulators have run out. It can't have been a coincidence. I struggle to imagine that anyone but Calix could gain control over the soldiers. This must have served his ends in some way. Galuja, are you still without your authority? It's fine now. I'm in control again. We might take the opportunity to shut down the machines. There's no guarantee this won't happen again. Amici just talked with the Everkeep's administrators about that. They said it wasn't so simple. The mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards, they also perform various vital tasks like providing medical treatment and managing food production. If we shut them down, we'd struggle to run aid to the citizens, let alone restore their lives to normal. I made it so they can't use weapons anymore, though. Hopefully that makes it a little safer. That seems the best approach for now. Thank you for your swift action, Gulusha. This powerlessness. I can abide it no longer. No matter how much hardship and loss, we could endure if there was but happiness at the end. Yet all I see now is suffering and misery. And I cannot bear it. I want to protect the people. For their happiness, I would do anything and everything. So please, please lend me your aid. Oh, Sven, you found the words I wish you'd said back then. Our strength is yours, Sven. Together we'll get through this. Let us split up and get to work. Might I trouble you to report to Shell, my friend? Nope. At least you just dumped me here. Hi. It's been a trying day, but it seems the worst is behind us. What's the situation out there now? You've moved quickly to restore things to normal. Thank you. Yet, while disarming the soldiers is indeed prudent, it is far from comprehensive measure when vehicles can be commandeered to inflict damage and sow chaos. For the time being, I'll set our people to keeping a close watch on the machines. We also have a mind to consult the authorities about enlisting hunters to our aid. I must regain my proficiency in magic. To that end, I shall seek advice from Y'shtola and Alice. Among the books we recovered from the castle was grimoire I once used. I hope to learn to wield it again at everyone's side. As for the key, I think it best that it remains in your care, though it means you will bear the greatest risk. In order to ease your burden, I shall endeavour to become a capable warrior and make Otis and Zelenia proud. Take that. Da-da-da-da. Meanwhile,
by illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed. Such fragile flesh is worthless to us. How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer.
okay, buddy.
The time is come to pose a new question.
Which is? Oh, okay. Reprieve from death, but at what cost? For endless life, a legion lost. I will say Buddy's an endless, but still has like the a tube in. Kinda weird. Raha and Alphino patrol the city while Y'shtola and Alize continue treating Levin sickness and those injured in the attack. I shall stay here to help coordinate efforts, so I suggest taking the opportunity to get some rest. For the time being, the plan is to send out rotating patrols while I attempt to determine exactly what happened with the King's Resolve's authority. While a more comprehensive solution would be preferable, it's difficult to commit to anything knowing Calyx might have already accounted for the possibility. With no choice but to be ready to respond in multiple ways at a moment's notice. I couldn't fight them and I couldn't even get my authority back when it was stolen. So what good am I? I need to find a way to be more useful. Oh, hello. You're also both here. I will dedicate myself first to healing magic so that I may treat people's wounds. It will be a time-consuming process to reacquire my abilities, but a necessary one that I dare not rush. Even though there's no telling when Calyx will make his next move. Gosan is helping us coordinate efforts with the administration here in Alexandria. We have to work hand in hand to ensure that the people can get back to their normal lives. I worry about Golu Jia though. I fear he's still frustrated that he couldn't do anything to stop the machines. If only there was a way to take his mind off of things. Interesting idea. We'll find out how that proceeds in like 3 months. And what, 7.3 will probably be the wrap up for this. 7.4, 7.5 are going to be setting up new expansion. If we just proceed as things have been. Right, unfortunately, I don't think I have enough time to do the raid, because I think the raid's going to take 2, maybe 3 hours. That's going to push me over. God, when am I gonna do the raid? Friday, I suppose? Probably do it Friday. I think Friday is gonna be the earliest I can do it. And again, hour and a half. Hour 15. No, I think I'm gonna have to leave it till Friday. I don't want to push time too much. Unless... let's look things up real quick. Maybe I'll just teleport back. Let's have a looky. How long did it take the last time? Last time was a whole bunch of story setup, so... yeah, about 2 hours, maybe 3, so I'm not gonna have time today. Okay, so that'll be a Friday thing. It's not so bad. Not so bad at all, maybe. Okay. So, I guess that's where I'm gonna call it for now. And the next time, I'll do the raid. So yeah, we're looking at maybe Friday doing the raid, and yeah. So on that note, I hope you have a good morning, day, afternoon, evening, night. Whatever your time zone may be. Just generally hope you have a good time. So yeah, that'll be all from me for today, guys. And see ya!